Hello and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I would like to welcome y'all outside on this beautiful start to the day. Nice and breezy, warm, and we've got some really cold temps coming. 40 on Sunday night, so I'm trying to harvest as many herbs as I can before they get cold bit, not frosted, but a lot of plants will get a slight bite to them. So we're going to harvest today a very important culinary as well as medicinal plant, the pineapple sage plant. It is beautiful, and I'm going to talk about it while we harvest together. I am thankful to have these beautiful plants thanks to Pearl, and I'm going to give them a good trimming back. I have my big harvesting bowl. Now, not only are they culinary, they're also medicinal. They make wonderful tea, vinegars, and medicinal tinctures and herbal teas. Now, you can use them in herbal tea for enjoyment or for medicinal reasons. It is a mood enhancer. So if you suffer from depression, uh, anxiety, it helps with those problems. It also is good for women who are going through menopausal problems. It's good as a tincture or a tea for hot flashes, night sweats, and so on. It's also culinary. I love to make infused vinegars with it, and I have in the past made jelly with it. It is absolutely wonderful and so beautiful. I'm going to harvest quite a bit today, but I'm going to leave some for the butterflies because they're still feeding. And I'm hoping, in most places, it can be a perennial. I'm hoping it will come back. But what I'm cutting back to is back to a point where I see more segments that will hopefully come out. We're only going to be in the very low 40s, so hopefully it won't hurt it and they will pop back out. And of course, I'll wash them, rinse them off in the house. I'm not going to use any soap. You just rinse them with water, and then I'm going to let them dry. And I have several videos I want to make with them. It is a very big, beautiful plant. And of course, any bad leaves, I'll be taking those off once I get in the house. And I can sit down and do that. Oh, they smell so good. And they're so beautiful. I just want to make sure that I do get some harvested before this cold weather. And like I said, I'm cutting back to where I see the lowest vigorous growth. Oh, it's a gorgeous start to the day here. Absolutely beautiful. Oops. Oh, I gotta force myself to get out here and get these things done. I gotta get it done, like it or not. Because before long, it's gonna be too late to get them done. Alright, I'm gonna keep harvesting and I'll bring you back here in just a little bit. Okay, I have given it a really good haircut, a trim back. Oh, my bowl is packed, deep bowl. I'm gonna water it in real good this evening and hopefully I'll get another harvest off of it before our first frost. I've still got several other things to harvest from, and I'll be making 3 videos from this one harvest. Alright, gonna head in the house, get busy, wash them. I'm gonna clean them up first, get all the dead leaves, the leaves that are dying back off, any bugs. I'm gonna rinse them real good, and I'll bring you back when all of that's done. See you after a while. Alright, welcome into the kitchen for the third and final video on the pineapple sage. Now we're going to be dehydrating the last of what I've harvested today so we can make tea, herbal tea, and put it back for winter usage. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be using a dehydrator that has time control and temperature control. If you don't have that, still fine. You can still dehydrate in it. Don't worry one bit. Just keep an eye on it. Now, if you have a temperature control one, you want to do, mine is set for 95 degrees for herbs. Don't know what yours might be, but you want to use the herb setting. With that being said, let's get some dehydrating trays loaded and let's get the dehydrator going. Now, everybody's dehydrator is set up differently, and I'm also going to be dehydrating the stems on a tray by themselves. Because, yep, I'm going to either powder those up or chop them real fine. Because I don't want to leave them big. Because, one, they won't fit into the tea bags. And two, they can take a chance. You take a chance of your tea bag getting punctured. So, now, my trays are round trays with a hole in the middle. I use a canning jar lid to make sure any of the leaves do not fall through the holes. Now, I dehydrate differently from most people. I don't put little individual leaves down. Now, I'd be having all kinds of trays filled. And no, I do not have trouble with them drying this way. And I use a Presto dehydrator that I was blessed with many years ago from a wonderful owl that we are missing, Lawrence. And yes, I do have a few blooms in here. Not many because I used a lot of them in the vinegar and the tincture. Alright, and I'm going to take my lid off and get another tray. Put that in, and I'm going to keep filling trays, and I'll bring y'all back in a little bit. I forgot to mention, each time you fill, after you finish the first tray, pull your lid out. Don't leave your holes blocked, because that's a breathing uh, way for the dehydrator to work. Each time you fill a tray, pull your lid. I'm on my third tray. Be back. Okay, I am done. I got 3 trays of leaves, 1 small tray of stems. I'm fixing to go put this on my dehydrator. I'm going to probably set it for about 8 hours. I'm going to check it when I wake up in the morning because it might not need the full 8 hours. And like I said, slow and low with herbal teas. And I will bring you back once they are done, and we will process it and get it into a big old jar for wintertime usage. See y'all in the morning. Hey, I am thankful that the pineapple sage is finally dry, because I need these trays. You want to make sure you get everything out off of the dehydrator trays. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. Okay, now what I'm going to do, ask what you want to hear. Crunchy. Uh-oh, get back in here. Oh, the aroma. Of course, I break up the stems into smaller pieces. Oh, the aroma is amazing. Not going to have a whole lot because I've made so many things with it. But that's what you want to hear. Crunchy. That means they are dry. Not over dry. They are dry. Ah, crap, I must have moved my funnel. But you want to get it broke up into smaller pieces. That way it's easier to get it into a tea ball or tea bags. Or you can brew it if you got a French press. You don't have to worry about a tea ball or a tea bag. French presses are wonderful to use for herbal teas. Now this is a delicious herbal tea by itself, or you can mix. It'd go really good with cranberry hibiscus. Alright, let me go get a funnel so we can jar this stuff up, and I can get started on another round of dehydrating. Alright, I got a glass jar and a funnel. I said it's not going to be a whole lot, but it'll be enough for a little while. And plus I have the stems as well that I will be powdering up and adding to the jar. But for now, since I'm not going to be able to powder them up at the moment, I'm going to go on and add them into the jar. And I will get to them here soon. Which if I had more time, I would go on and powder them up. But I gotta get another round of herbs drying and actually go to bed and get some kind of sort of sleep, whatever that is at the moment. Anything that escapes, grab it and put it into the jar. You want a tight fitting lid, but look, don't worry about the stems, they're going to get ground up. But all that beautiful pineapple sage tea, no, it does not taste like sage, hence the name pineapple sage. It has a slight pineapple hint. It's delicious. 10, 25. And there you have it. Put that on a shelf and use it when you want a pick-me-up, wonderful herbal tea. Now, of course, I'll have the medicinal benefits in the description box below. I hope you get a chance to grow pineapple sage next year. You won't regret it. Nothing like having organic, homegrown herbal tea on your shelves. And look how beautiful that is. Now, per cup of tea, you need 1 tablespoon. That's pretty much the going rate for any herbal tea, is a tablespoon per cup of water. Hot water, not boiling, but right as it starts to get almost to simmer, when you start seeing the steam, cut it off. You don't want to brew your tea too hot and have all the benefits float up into the air. Homemade, if I can do it, you can too. You just need to grow the pineapple sage. And like I said, thanks to Perlio, I am blessed to have them. And I am hoping that they survive this Sunday cold night. And there's always a chance they'll be perennials and come back up next year. If they don't, I'll just have to get some more. Everyone, take care. Continue to stock up as much as you can before the cold gets to you. By the time you see this, for a lot of people, it's going to be a little too late, but stock it up anyway. Continue to stock up your pantry with foods that will nourish and sustain you, and teas, because you're going to get tired of drinking water. Believe me, you'll get tired of water. Medicinals that will heal you. It's a medicinal as well. Protection of all kinds, and above all else, the bare essentials to survive on. I look forward to seeing y'all in my next video, and may you each be blessed. Hoot hoot. Mwah. Love y'all, and y'all take care. I'll see you soon. Stained fingers from cleaning herbs.